I think almost got lower Vincent Macaloo 1-0. Yeah, that's trying to should be 4. It's kind of it's going hundred the team like um game up. Let me get and speakerphone. Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, and we got it on the iPad, the regular. We went back to your screen. Should I reload it or anything? Or?
Yeah. Do you see it now? The live stream.
Hold on. I'm doing done. Should I? There we go. Okay, good. Yeah.
Got it. Okay. So this is my apartment. So.
Yeah. Good. 29 level.
Yeah. So I'm level 29. I'm almost level 30.
You're what?
I'm almost level 30.
Did I put the phone away?
Wait, what?
Did I put the phone away and just do stream?
Maybe. I don't know. Can you hear me on the stream as well?
Well, no, I just want to see if there's feedback.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Let's put the phone away. But you know what? I'm not going to be able to hear you then.
Okay, yeah. Let's leave the phone. I just turned the speaker down. I don't need the iPad.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So good. So now we see this is Vincent's phone.
Okay, so this is my phone. Whoa, shit! Almost fell over. Okay. So hold on. Let me get a Kleenex real quick.
What's up, blueprint back there?
That's the Pokemon stuff.
Okay, so this is Pokemon. So now, do you see the thing in the thing? You probably know some of this, but I'm just going to go over it real quick, just so. So, do you see the thing in the center of the screen, about 2/3 of the way up? The Pokestop.
We talking about the blue thing?
Yeah, the Pokestop. Okay, Pokestops are where you get your Pokeballs.
Okay.
So you got to go to the Pokestop. You open up the Pokestop. This one's too far away, so I'm not gonna be able to get anything off of it. But you spin the Pokestop, and then it'll give you a bunch of stuff.
Give you 3 balls?
Yeah, sometimes it'll give you some balls. It'll give you the higher the level you're at, the more stuff you'll get. So right now, what level are y'all at? Y'all probably like 1 or 2, huh?
We're level 2, yeah.
Okay, so right now I think you're just going to be getting Pokeballs, which is cool. So like in this case, so right now all you want to be doing is catching Pokemon. Don't worry about battling. Don't worry about coins. Don't worry about any of that stuff. You don't want to start worrying about that until much later in the game. I would say wait till like level at least. Well, you're not even going to be able to get into a gym, I think, until level 5. So right now, don't worry about coins. They're not even useful for you at all.
Your map shows stuff. Our map doesn't show anything.
Wait, what?
Our map doesn't show like different stops and stuff.
Wait, say it again.
Our map doesn't show like all the different Pokestops on it.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at, honestly. I was just in Memphis, and there was nothing around my sister's place. There was one Pokestop that was like 8 blocks away, and I walked to it 2 or 3 times a day. So that's all it is right now. What I would do is when I first started is I would hit up a bunch of Pokestops. And then once you get a bunch of Pokeballs, then you can start trying to catch stuff. Because what's going to happen is when the Pokemon, like when you see one and if you only have like 2 balls at the moment, you're going to throw those 2, you're going to miss it, or you're not going to catch it, and then you don't have any balls left. So right now, the strategy, I guess, would be to visit Pokestops, and like I said, the game is about going places, and it's not something you can just like sit down and play, which is one of the reasons why I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, so like on my case, you see that there's a Pokestop right there. Oh, there's a Rattata. There's a Pokestop over there. There's a few over there, but that's like in the hood. That's on the other side of Georgia Avenue. I ain't going over there. And that group that's like 4 or 5. That's Georgia Avenue. So what I do is, 2 or 3 times a day sometimes, if I just get bored and I feel like walking around, I'll walk down Georgia Avenue and I'll hit all 4 of those Pokestops. And then I'll go down to Georgia Avenue Thrift Store, which is right past it, and then I'll walk back and I'll hit them all again. And by doing that, I'll get 20 Pokeballs or so.
Uncle Business, go catch that Pokemon.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and catch this Rattata for you. So there's the Rattata. So the easiest way to throw it is you take it and you throw it straight at it, and it takes some getting used to kind of figure out like how far away they are and how hard you have to throw it. It takes a while just to get used to it. Okay, so I caught him. I was gonna say the other thing you can do is if you like spin the ball at the bottom and then throw it off to the side, it'll curve, and you'll get some extra points and stuff for that. So you can see like here, I'll show you how many my Pokédex. I actually have, just yesterday I completed the North American Pokédex.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I have them all. The only one, well, Gen 1, the first generation, the only one I'm missing are 83, which is Farfetch'd, which is in Asia. This one that's got like the shadow right here, that's Genghis Khan. That's only in Australia. And 122 is the one that's in Europe, Mr. Mime. So I have all the other ones except for, and number 144, 145, 146 are not released yet. Neither are the other ones. And then 173 is the baby Pokemon that were just released last week. And I'm missing one of those, but that's Generation 2. So I'm a huge nerd. But yeah, so you can see, if you go here, I'm going to see if I can figure out how many I've actually caught and missed and whatnot. Oh, that's going to be in my profile, I think. So, how do I scroll
Is
up?
that the number of each that you caught?
Wait, what?
That other page you were just at.
No, this is...
Look at the medals you said.
Yeah, so I'm looking at, for some reason okay, there it is. It's behaving weird. Okay, so where do you get the total? So yeah, this should be my total. No, so I have 147 different types. I've caught 5,404.
What are those, Papa?
That's to register so many. That's what the medal was for.
Yeah. So there's tons of these medals. So like when you catch 30, you'll get the bronze collector medal. When you collect 500, you'll catch the silver. And because you don't keep them all, and that's what the whole candies thing is for. You want me to try to explain that?
Yeah. So you got the candies, the eggs, whatever.
Yeah. So this is where it starts getting like complicated. Not complicated, but this is kind of the game of it all. So these are like so these are the Pokemon that I have. So let's go down here. So like that Rattata that I just caught. Where is he going to be at? Recent. Actually, I might not have kept him, did I?
Well, you did catch them, though, right?
Yeah, I did. So what you need to do is, I gotta scroll. Hold on. Okay. God, it's taking forever. Okay, so here's one I just caught. So here is the I'm trying to I'm trying to explain the point. Okay, so what candies are is every type of every species of Pokemon has their own candy. So like you'll see here that Rattata, I have 855 Rattata candy.
Okay.
Spearow, I have 516 Spearow candy. And what that is used for is you use the candy to either power up the Pokemon, which gives them which increases their level, or you use the candy to evolve them into their next evolution. So, but I will tell you right now, when you are at level 2, do not worry honestly about any of that, because right now you should be concentrating on catching Pokemon and leveling yourself up. Because you
that's all for a future challenge at some point.
Yes. It's fun to power them up. I totally powered mine up when I was like when I was a low level. But once I got to around 8 or 9, like level 8 or 9, I started reading like all this stuff, and everyone's like, "Don't power up when you're this." Well, like the way it works is your Pokemon that you catch you can only power them up, I think, 1 level above your own level. I don't know why they do it that way, but so if you're level 2 and you catch like this, like if you're a level 2 and you're at what? Okay, here. Okay, I can show you this. What Pokemon do y'all have right now?
What, say it again?
What Pokemon do y'all have right now?
I know we got Easy. Easy, and the one that looks like a pig.
Open up your Eevee.
All right.
Open up your Eevee.
Here we go. Hold on.
And this is more for probably y'all to understand, because it's a lot of gibberish, because it took me like weeks to figure out what all this stuff that I'm saying means. Because I've never touched a Pokemon thing in my life until I started playing this.
Hold on. Stop, Alexander.
Alexander, you're not going to get to play.
Stop, buddy. I'm just trying to show something. You want to learn how to play it?
No, I don't.
You want to learn how to play it?
I don't.
You want to learn how to play it? Yes or no?
Sorry, Vincent. I know it's not.
Oh, no, it's okay.
Oh, come on. I got Eevee. I got one that says CP12 or CP36.
Okay. So that's good. That's exactly what I want to show you. So like, let me find the last Eevee that I caught. Okay, here's the last Eevee that I caught. Now, the higher your level, the higher the level you'll be able to catch them. Does that make any sense?
Right.
So like, if you're a level 2, you're not going to be able to catch anything above a level 3. So I'm a level 29. So I'm catching stuff at a level 30 now. So like open up the Eevee. Like I said, this is more for y'all, because this is probably too complicated for him to understand. But just kind of like the strategy behind it. But I mean, it's like he can definitely do it however he wants to. I mean, there's no wrong or right way. But
Hey, buddy. Stop talking, please.
Come over here.
What is it that we're looking at on Eevee?
okay, so you have your Eevee open?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see the white arc on it?
Over the 36.
Yeah, do you see the white arc at the top? The white line, like the half a circle?
Yeah, like the 12, it's all the way to the left.
Yeah. So that's gonna be as high as you can get it. So I guess what I'm saying is, don't worry about powering anything up right now. Like, you see the power up button in the evolve?
Yeah.
Don't worry about any of that right now. You can do it. It's not going to hurt anything. I mean, it's still fun to power up your Eevee and evolve them into the new stuff. I'm not saying don't do it, but you can. But don't think that that's part of the game right now. That's not part of the game right now. Because by the time, if you were to start powering up like that Eevee to try to get to like this level Eevee that I have, it would take you days and days and days of just hitting the button to power it up over and over again. You're going to run out of Stardust. You're going to run out of all this other stuff. It's not going to work. I'm catching, because my level is at 29, I'm catching stuff at level 28, 29, 30.
But why would I want to power up Eevee?
The only reason why you would want to power it up is to battle him in gyms.
That's what I'm saying. Okay.
Yeah. So don't worry about it. Right now, all y'all want to be doing is catching Pokemon. And honestly, that's, like I said, that's 98% of what I do. What most people do. Because it's really the only fun part of the game. Like, battling is stupid. It's not fun. But the reason why I'm saying that is because if you're powering stuff up, you're just going to be wasting the stuff that you have. So that, but when it comes time to when you're like when you understand the game more and you want to start powering them up, you would have been using up all that stuff. Like, I wish I wouldn't have done that when I started the game.
You just would have more ability to.
Yeah, right now all you want to do is catch a lot of Pokemon, because that's how you're going to build your own experience. So that's 90% of what you want to do right now.
Anything else you need to know?
So, okay, I'll quickly explain some of what the different things are that you're as you're catching stuff. See, I wish I could. That Rattata is going to come back in a little while. But like when you catch something, what you usually get experience points, which is. Like, if you look at my character, so you see how, like, underneath my level it says I have 260,761 out of 33 experience points. So right now I need 350,000 experience points to level up to the next level. It takes forever. Like the higher up your level, the more and more the longer it takes for you to get up to the next level. Right now, you like if y'all play a few times a week, you'll probably get to level 5 or 6 within the end of the week. It's right now it's really fast for y'all. So as you catch stuff, you get experience points. Like I said, it's all gibberish, and you get you get Stardust, and you get candy. So when I caught this Rattata, I got like a few hundred. I got, I think, 100 experience points. I got probably 100 Stardust, and I got 3 Rattata candy.
Okay.
So Stardust and candy is what you use to you see next to power up right there.
Yeah.
So it says in order for me to power this guy up to the next level, it's going to take me 4,500 Stardust and 4 candy.
Okay.
So he's kind of a high level. So I wouldn't worry. So I'm probably going to keep him just for a little while to see if I get a better one before I worry about powering him up. And I don't battle in gyms, so I don't really care. But like an older like one that I've got like this one right here, this 96 Rattata. Like you see how low his level is on that bar.
Yeah.
And you see how it only cost me 800 to power him up.
I should say.
That's just going to power him up to the next level. So, and he's probably a level, I'm just guessing, like a level 10.
Okay.
So I would need to level him up 20 levels. Each time, the number of Stardust it takes goes up, like, exponentially. So in order for me to get him to the same level as that other Rattata, it would probably cost me 200,000 Stardust.
Correct.
So it's just not even worth it for me to... So in that case, he's so low that I don't, like... I'm going to you click the transfer button, the button down here at the bottom right, You click that, and then you click transfer, and it says, "Do you want to transfer this Rattata to the professor?" And you say yes, and then it basically like returns him, and you get one more piece of candy in return for him.
Okay.
So you don't want to do that to like really good ones, but honestly, right now y'all aren't going to be getting any good ones
Sure.
because you're just too low a level. You're not going to be able to catch anything. I wouldn't. What I would do for y'all is just like I said, catch as many Pokemon right now. Save your best one, like the one that has the highest. The CP is the combat points, I think. Save your best one that you catch, and just transfer all the other ones. That way you at least see what you've caught. You know what I mean? Like, don't transfer them all. Like just because I like to be able to like when I only had one of one type, I would keep the crappy one that I have just because I wanted to have it.
Well, how do you transfer? What is that?
So transferring is when you go like this little crappy Spearow that I have. See how low he is. So for him, you hit the triple lines here at the bottom.
Yeah.
And you hit transfer, and then you say yes. And then you get one more piece. So you get one more piece of candy.
Is he gone then?
Yeah. So I no longer have him. But I've got a bunch of other ones, and then once you start getting the higher level ones, that's when you start learning like what evolves into what. Because all of the lower ones will evolve into either one or two other. Like Rattata, you see how he's got an evolve button?
Yeah.
Don't worry about evolving anything right now. I mean, you can just so you have it, because eventually you're gonna have a ton of candy, and you're gonna have a ton of Stardust. You can evolve it just so you've got that entry in your Pokédex. Like Rattata, evolve here. I'll evolve one because I have a ton of candy for a lot of the stuff. So what's a good one I can show you? Squirtle, because I'm going to be evolving this guy anyway. So here, I'll do this. Squirtle evolves into Wartortle, and then Wartortle evolves into Blastoise. And right now I don't have a Wartortle. You can see, like I said, it's crazy. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it a lot more than I ever thought. But you pick up on it the more you play it.
If you don't have one, what happens? Anything like that?
Nothing. Nah. Right now is the funnest time for y'all, because that's all y'all want to do is catch stuff. Because like the more you catch, you're like because you start seeing all this other stuff, and you're like, I already have that. I don't, but you just catch it anyway. But yeah, so let me go to. I'll show you what I mean. So, where's he at?
Your Pokemon does 262 out of 300. What is that?
That means I can only be holding 300 Pokemon at any one time. So I have multiples of some. Like you see, I have a bunch of Rattatas. I have a bunch of okay Rattatas that I could evolve at some point. But Rattatas evolve into Raticate. And I have a few decent ones, so I just haven't gotten rid of them because I don't really need to. I have plenty of room.
Okay.
But I want to show you like an evolution. So like if you get a, where's he at? And honestly, none of this made any like you're probably at the point where none of this makes any sense.
Yeah, I was going to say, bad enough.
And really, none of this made any sense to me for like forever. But a lot of people were playing around here, so I just started playing. So okay, so you see here, I've got 3 Squirtles and 3 Blastoise, but I don't have any Wartortles, and I want to have one just so I have it, so I have one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Squirtle here, and I will evolve him for you. So now, so in this case, you would go. So when I evolve him, it's going to take 20. So I have 72 Squirtle candy. So to evolve him, it takes 25 of those. So I'm going to evolve him Do I want to evolve? Yes. So here's the evolution of Squirtle into Wartortle. So that's Wartortle. And he's still named that just because I renamed him. And I won't even get into what the whole 96 means, because that's really when it starts getting ridiculously stupid. Or Tortle, I'm just going to rename him. So this is his type. This is his species right now. And you'll see that he's a Wartortle, but you see it says I have 48 Squirtle candy under him. Because he evolves from a Squirtle. So even if I go to
Wartortle.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh sorry, it's Wartortle. So Blastoise, you'll see Blastoise also says Squirtle candy because he evolves from a Squirtle.
Let me go see if I can get him. He wants to catch a Pokemon.
Yeah. So that's kind of like the overview of all the minutia of the game. Don't worry about. But the big thing to answer your question, which is kind of the whole reason why you called and everything. Don't worry about gyms. Don't worry about coins or anything right now. It's not going to do you any good for a while. Right now, just catch stuff.
Yeah, and I want to find out about the eggs.
Eggs. Yes. I'll show you the eggs, and you're not going to like this, but
This was another call.
Huh?
I got to put him to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I'm watching the video. I can't tell if it's behind or if it's behind.
Well, here I'll tell you about eggs real quick. So when you spin the Pokestops and you get the egg, so you go here, you go to the eggs in the listing. So these are my eggs right now. You open them up. You click there'll be a button there that says incubate. You click that button, and then when you start off, you only have the orange one, which you can use You can use over and over and over again. However, you only have one of them. Eventually, you'll have 8 or 9 eggs, and you can only do one at a time. Incubators are the only thing that I pay for.
Okay.
Because
you can grow any Pokemon, I guess?
yes, you don't know what it is until it hatches, but that's how you get a lot of the good ones.
Okay.
You'll get like fully evolved stuff out of them. That's the only thing I pay for. I usually do about $10 a month. I've done more than that because I'm obsessive about the game. But you don't have to, but you'll only be able to hatch one thing at a time, and it takes forever.
Okay.
But yeah, that...
I appreciate the info.
Yes.
And it's going to be in Baltimore at the end of January.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yeah, I'm there January 22nd, like Sunday to Friday. But you're more than welcome to stay there. But I'll be there during the week. If you're off, we'll go hang out.
Yeah. Is it just going to be you?
Yeah, it's just me.
Oh, cool. Okay.
I'll be in transit from like 8 to 5. But any other time, you want to hang out or do something.
Yeah, I love going to Baltimore, so. And Baltimore is a great spot for Pokemon.
All right, let me tell Uncle Vic for helping.
You're very welcome.
All right, well, I'll give you a call. I'll show you the info, Vincent.
Okay, oh yeah, definitely. That's awesome.
All right, sir. Call
Okay.
you later.
Okay, bye.